guys, so I still have my hair. Mm, Updates. I don't have much going on in life right now. It's summer break, so that's that. I'm gonna start working on losing weight. I was supposed to wake up at 5 a.m. today and, like, go for a run, everything, eat healthy. I got up at 9, got out of bed at 11. I had, what did I have for breakfast? I had 6. No, I had 5 sausages for breakfast. Yeah. And what else? And after that, I had like this chicken rice thing with a fried egg. Not very healthy. It looked healthy, but it wasn't very healthy. I have this church thing coming up from like the 15th to the 18th. Yeah, it's like vacation Bible school, and I have to like help out as a teacher. And what else? Oh yeah, I was coming back and from coaching, and I needed Parmesan cheese. Yeah, fat ass alert. And I needed Parmesan cheese, so I stopped at like this dukan store. And then cause like usually she has like this American cheese, cause like I don't have the money for Parmesan cheese right now. I mean I do, but like it's cash and it was at home because I'm like trying to save money. So anyway, and I'm there, and then like my neighbor, like she was my neighbor, but then my grandpa, he's like a landlord, and he's like kind of allegedly very bitchy, so he kicked them out. um but they're still like living in the same locality. So I saw her and she saw me and she was like, oh hi. I waved at her and she was like hi, and then she gave me like this popsicle she just bought for herself. I was like, oh no, it's fine. She was like, have it. I was like, okay, what's the harm? What's the harm? 170 pounds of harm. Anyway, so I took the popsicle because I thought it was mangoes. I was like, it's fine. It was not. It was like Fanta flavored. I don't drink soda. Despite what I look like, I don't drink soda at all. So yeah, and I just like pretended to like, it's kind of cold. Like let me like have it slowly, and then she was like, oh hey, by the way, this is like this and just like that, and she was like showing me two of my, not exactly cousins, but like we're from the same village, so let's just say cousins, I guess, second cousin, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh hi, hello. And the craziest thing is like one of the like they've grown up so much, and I'm like so proud of them. I didn't even recognize them at first. Anyway, one of them is like was like the girl who like he like assaulted me when I was a kid. Not assaulted, I'd say, because like we were like what, second grade and first second grade and third grade difference back then. So it was like she like her parents and my parents, my mom, my dad was dead by then. Ooh, that was heavy. Oh, I have so much to say about that too. So my mom was in like the living room with her parents and they were like talking, and she took me to like their bedroom because like, yeah, because they shared a bedroom because kids, anyway. And she was like, oh, why don't we do husband and wife, which is like, okay, I mean, it's fine, whatever, it's like kids do that. And then she like started simulating sex with me, which is like, why does she know that? Maybe because her parents share a bedroom, but like, and I was the husband, so she was like writing me, and that's the way I am. But that was like a long time ago. I'm sure she's forgotten about it by now. I haven't. Maybe she hasn't either. I don't know. But that was tough for me. So should I make the title like really clickbait and like make it a story of how I got assaulted when I was in second grade? But I feel like that's kind of insensitive. But I don't know. I haven't been getting any views lately. Do I do this for the views? No, I don't. I don't want anyone else to find out. Should I make it clickbait or not? I'll think about it. I probably will. Cause like, I want my titles to be like funny and crazy. Oh. Hey, yeah, about my dad. So I think you guys already have I talked about. I think I've already talked about how my dad's dead. He died when I was 6. I guess. Um, hmm. Mm. Try not to be insecure and talk about how chopped you are. Challenge for the rest of the video. Anyway, my dream. I literally I had this dream and I literally like I and then, like okay I'll explain what the dream was, but I was about to cry. And like right at that point, like you know, like I'm the type of crier, like in my dream I was like the type of crier, like I do that and I like start bawling out, like shouting and whatever. But then right as I opened my mouth, my alarm rang because like I set it at 4:50. I got out of bed, I switched it off because it was like it's like further away. It's like it's like over there. So I switched it off. I came back to bed. I cried. I was like, oh, I did my shit, and I got out and then I like went for a walk, did skipping, you know, working out. Anyway, I like no, and then no, I didn't do that. After that, I went out. I took my phone. I recorded myself like explaining the dream so that I don't forget. And I was like crying. It was so embarrassing. And my face was like so busted. It was like so swollen. Like you could see like the my smile lines were like so fucking prominent. I look like a fucking pig. Like not even gonna lie. Like I if I was like a little less insecure, I would like put a picture of it and we could like laugh at it together. But anyway, mm, so that happened, and I cried. Like I was genuinely crying, like crying, but like I was crying. I was like letting out tears. Okay, so my dream. What was in my dream? So I was in class. Like okay, how many floors does your school have? The ground floor, the first floor, the second floor, the third floor. There are four floors. The ground floor, the first floor, the second floor, the third floor, and then the ground floor is like leads out to the quad where like the basketball court is, and then from there like it's like there's a little gate from the basketball court and you leave from there. Okay. Mm, it's like the first the staff room where the teachers are, and then the first grade and second graders are in the okay, and then it's like for the 4, 5, 6, 7, not on purpose, 8, yeah, 8th till 8th grade, and then ninth and 10th, and then 11th and 12th. And I'm in 12th grade right now. 17, woohoo! So close to adulthood. Anyway, so what happened? So I'm like with my friends, and we have like this whiteboard thing, and like usually my friends and I we play like songs on it when the teachers aren't there. So we were doing that as usual, and I opened Instagram. Okay, I had my phone. We were not allowed to bring phones like in the middle of class. So I had my phone. I opened Instagram, and one of my friends, she has like a casserole of snacks. I don't remember what it was. I think it was lasagna. I don't think so. No. Oh, craziest thing. My cousin, my grandpa's sister's grandson. Like I'll tell you how I met him in like another video or something. But basically, or maybe I've already. Anyway, so he has like this really cute girlfriend who bakes. I don't know if this time too it was like from his girlfriend, but he opened a box on his status and he was like, oh, thank you for the lasagna. But I think it was quiche. Like I swear it was like, it was not lasagna. Like I swear on my soul, it could have been like maybe mini lasagnas. I don't fucking know. It was, nah, that shit was not lasagna. I lost a little bit of respect for him. I'm kidding, but yeah. So what am I talking about? So yeah. So and then she was like handing out like casseroles or snacks, and she's like, "Oh, this is for my friends." Like a picture of her. I was like, "Oh, that's cute." And then I went downstairs, like from the third floor. Me and my friend and I, like, he was like walking down with me, and we're like walking or talking, whatever, laughing. And I reached the ground floor, and then I see my friend, like the one who's handing out the uh snacks. I'm like, oh, ooh. And I'm like, hi, my dear friend. Like, I'm trying to be funny, like quirky, and until she gives me the snacks, but she doesn't. So that's heartbreaking. Not really, but it was kind of like funny. It was like a comedic moment. Yeah. After that, okay, so at that point in my dream, it's like a well-known fact around the school that there's like a specific student who's like very sick, and his name is like Johan or something like that, Johan, and he's like terminally ill, like like it was confirmed today that he's gonna die today or like sometime very soon. I think I'm not sure about this part of the detail, but like everyone in school was like calling his family and was like, "Oh, we're so sorry for your loss. We're so sorry for your loss." Okay, and I reach a basketball court, the quad, and there's like this one new 11th grader who like I don't know. I whenever I pass by like that area, I always see him there waiting because like he goes home, like his parents pick him up, and that's I guess that's where because like that's where the kids whose parents pick them up are supposed to wait. So yeah, that's where he waits. So I don't know. I set my bag down there, and I took out my phone, and I had Johan's number. It was saved as Johan or Johan's dad, but it was I knew it would like the person who picked up the call would be Johan's dad, right? So I'm like my voice is like kind of slow. It's like, "Hello, is this Johan's dad?" And he's like, I might hold my phone like this, but at heart it's like this. But like my hand looks really ugly right now, so I'm like, "Hey, is this Johan's dad?" And he's like, yeah, this is him." And like, I'm like, "It's gonna be all right. Johan's gonna be all right, and everything's gonna be okay." And like his voice was so fatherly, and it just like broke my heart because I knew that he was a dentist, a doctor, but he's not the medical guy. I mean, there's like plenty of type of dentists, doctors. And he was like, "Oh yeah, we had," like he said something I forgot, I don't know about that part, but he was like, it breaks my heart being a doctor and like not being able to do anything about my son, for my son. And that's the point I wanted to cry. I'm like, and I was like, I literally cried. Like, I said I came back to bed and I cried. Like, I'm trying to force out tears right now for emotional effect, but it's not really coming out. It's not really. But I was like on the bed. I was like crying. I was like, "No, you are a good dad. You are a good dad. Like, you're an amazing dad, and Johan's gonna be all right." And I went out and I did the same shit. Like, yeah. But I was bawling in bed that morning. I was like, "No, you're a good dad. Everything's gonna be all right." And I cried so much, cause like, I don't know. I just missed my dad after that. Like, I was like, "Oh, is this how it is?" And that was like really sad and heartbreaking for me. And I don't know. It just deeply affected me, even though it probably shouldn't have. Uh, what, 12, 13 minutes about 13. I can't say the word 13 or tree, 3. But that's about it. I'm balding. Life is tough being me, being a teenager in general. You gotta worry about so many things and have to lock in for the summer. Like, not just like physically, but like academically as well. Not mentally. I don't have time for that bullshit. Um. Okay. Bye bye. Should I like take pictures for my thumbnail? No, I look chopped like this. No. I think I'll like edit my eyes because like I look kind of chopped. I don't want to edit my pictures. What am I doing? I never thought I edited my pictures. You know, like as a kid, I was like, oh, well, no matter how insecure I am, I'll always love my eyes. And then like Instagram and filters and TikTok, whatever. I never had TikTok, but Pinterest. And now I low-key kind of hate my eyes. And Loki, my friend, kind of made fun of my eyes too. So, and my name, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting bullied. If anyone sees this, like if anyone actually sees this, can you tell me am I chopped or not? Yeah, okay, you guys weren't supposed to see my bed. I don't think this will match the vibe of the video though. This is so awkward, like doing this in silence. Like more normally when people like do their selfies, they have like music on. Okay. Bye.